Hi. So, do you know the way you really literally abuse yourself? So, when you listen to that word abuse, don't be scared. It is a bit harsh, but there are so many ways that you are literally torturing yourself. So, let me share an example. Yesterday, I went uh, to passport office for my passport renewal process. I spent extra time in getting ready. I had put face pack. I put a lot of good makeup and moisturizing, like took care of my body and my face and wore a nice dress because I wanted my photograph to come good because that is going to stay for 10 years on my passport, right? For the other another 10 years. I went and we did an excellent job. I was free in 15 minutes. They were very good at it. However, when they clicked the photograph and they asked me to sign, I laughed. I was like, what the hell? Like, what is it? Then I came out and I messaged my closest friends, and a messaging trail started. I would send them my photograph that, see, this is how I was looking, and this is what they have clicked, and this is how I look on my passport. And I started taking a dip, like, I started making joke of myself. There was message trail happening. Some people replied, some were busy. And I realized I'm laughing. I'm like laughing, but a part of me is really angry. Now, I'm not laughing on that person. I am not angry on the person who clicked the photograph, but I'm very disturbed at some place. So I realized that I make fun of myself before anybody else makes it. So that because it's easier to make fun of yourself than anybody else does it. I'm making those smiley faces, but I'm uncomfortable. I am not liking how I look. I'm not looking presentable. Then what is presentable? What was I trying to achieve? What happens if I look a certain way on my passport photograph? So thoughts like, I've been exercising for 6 months. I still look like a round ball on that photograph. I still have the double chin. And I had all kind of negative things to tell myself. But does that define who I am? Does that define my worth? How I look, how I have looked for these years, does it define what kind of work I do, what kind of person I am, what kind of mother, wife, friend, therapist I am? No. And I felt that, oh my God, this is how I have been torturing myself for years because I'm comparing to the photograph. I am then sharing it with people. I am laughing, I'm joking. The first thing that I did was I removed all those chat messages. I deleted everything. And a few people had messaged me that Himadri, you look really nice on the photograph that I sent them, that this is how I looked. The first thing I did was tell them, thank you very much. I really look good. Not because it defines my worth, but I needed to exercise my muscle for receiving good things, for receiving compliment. Not saying, oh, no, no, it's nothing like that. And then I removed that photograph as well. And I removed all that chat, all that photograph from my phone because it is it was like something that I get into, and then I there is a conscious there is a subconscious or unconscious cycle of saying bad things towards myself. The story we tell ourselves, the story we tell to ourselves about ourselves are the stories we truly end up believing. And then we keep on repeating that cycle. So that cycle for me was I am not enough, I am worthless, I don't look good. Even though I've been working out for 6 months, I've not lost weight. I need to look a certain way to show that, see, this is what I'm doing and this is how I look. Everything around my outward expression. And the moment I did that, right, the moment I removed all of it, the moment I said, hey, see, it's okay. It's completely fine. The moment I did that, I felt very fine. I felt very normal. I felt something in my body shift and say, thank you, Himadri. Thank you. I accepted my passport photograph just as it is. because it doesn't define anything about me. It doesn't define anything about me. I know who I am. I know what I do. And it was so comforting. It was so relaxing. I went in a step further towards connection with myself. I connected with myself. And that's huge. That's huge for me. And yes, even after working for several years, it's okay. It's okay. Authenticity, truth, expressing, telling my story. This is how I stay true to my work. And that is what I did. Let me know if you struggle with the same. Let me know how you feel, how you felt when you heard the story. And what is it that you would have done? What is it that you do usually? And this, this took me to the state that I am in right now. It took me years, but specifically this year where I worked on it in 2024, I think it um, took a lot of 8 months, I think. And what a journey. And yes, this is what we do with one-to-one work. This is the kind of depth we go into when we do one-to-one work. Thank you.